What's up, everybody? It is your girl Pavulona here, coming to you with another collective. So we are going to be using the Wildlands Tarot. I really like this deck. I just gotta find a better way, not necessarily to shuffle, they kind of get stuck together. Ooh, stuck together, friend. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you what the motivation was, because I know I'm not the only one seeing it. Like, I feel like this is like a universal thing. I was just talking to my mom. I'm seeing other tarot readers. The messages are like very similar. Like, I know y'all see it. I feel like there is a ripple effect happening where everybody's waking up. Now, again, we've talked about this a couple months ago now. Everybody's on a different level, you know? So the wake up, you know, one person might be waking up or leveling up, okay, from a level 2 to a level 5. Someone else might be at a level -1, just now moving into the positives. I don't know, okay? Regardless of the fact there's a level up, what on the clock, friend. But I'm getting endings, breakups, okay? Y'all just seen the collective I just made. Karmic contracts, cut them, okay? You could be seeing certain people resign or get fired from your job. Like, I'm just seeing a big rotation. I'm seeing like God almost go like, and everybody's getting placed where they're supposed to be. Okay, there's like a vibe of, okay, you're getting placed here, this is here. And every person's experience with that placement is different. So I'm getting a lot of tower moment energy, unexpected energy. A lot of ish being exposed right now. You can even see this playing out with celebrities, bro. I'm telling you, like, when I'm looking at this stuff with Cardi B and Krishan and Blueface, I think I brought it up in another reading. There's some karmic ass energy there, and it's just so funny. Like, not funny in a ha-ha way, because, you know, shit is serious. Shit is serious, you know. But more so just like how it's always interesting when certain scenarios happen that remind you how much everything is just so connected. I don't know, like, that should be like tripping me out. Okay, someone here could like Trippy Red, Coil Ray. You could look like Coil Ray. Okay, friend, Body T, Miss Petite. Okay, Body T, Miss Petite. Okay, not me thinking of Tasia, Body. Okay, so someone here could have a business, or you're wanting to start a business as an esthetician, or you're wanting to do something regarding beauty. So you know what, friend? See, y'all just took me on a ride. I wasn't expecting to go into that. So now that that just got brought up to me, let me find this other deck, because I want to see if there's like some career messages. So 1 second. Okay, I'm back. You know what song is coming to me? I've been really vibing with this song, you know. You might hear Bliskin's back there. She's out there with Babe. They're playing. She be having, you know how they be girl dramatic. Itachi by, is it Saba? That song has been really like, I've just been really vibing with it. Started my whip in the wintertime in the hoodie. I used to barely have a raincoat. In a hoodie, I used to barely have a raincoat. So that's what I'm talking about. I feel like whoever I'm connecting with, you know, friend, we don't gotta bore each other. Like, you just been through a lot. Like, people don't understand, like, you used to really not have it. Okay, like, you're a very humble individual, but I see a lot of grand energy around you. Okay, now what was the next lyric? Ran into a L more than once, like the door got stuck when the man closed the train door. I done been to hell more than once, but I'm from around the way. I'ma leave out with something. Okay, so some of y'all could be from the trenches. Okay, like, you are not, you're not new to this. Okay, you're not new to like grinding. Okay, putting the work in. You're not new to having to like really get it from scraps, bro. Okay, some of y'all have like really been through some rough situations, but there's a turning point here. And whoever I'm talking to, this shift is very uncomfortable for a lot of people, but you know it had to happen, friend. You know it had to happen. Whether you initiated it, someone else initiated it, doesn't matter. You know it had to happen. But what I was seeing was like a ripple effect of these events that kind of fall into the category of endings, just the death card, you know, whatever that looks like. And then it's like, when this person ends it with this person, they awaken in some way. And then they start to look at their environment and end it with certain people that might be, you know, karmic to them or things of that nature. So I don't know. I just see an elevation happening within the collective. Or at least my collective, the fuck. So really quick, let's get a Scorpio message since, you know, yeah, we're still in Scorpio season. Message for my collective. So basically, I'm talking to someone, you just ended something. I feel like I'm talking to someone who just ended a major cycle. Or they're planning to, okay? Like within the next, I feel like couple of weeks, friend. All right? Whether that be physically, spiritually, mentally, whatever that looks like. So we have relax. In the entire history of humanity, no Scorpio has been found to have achieved complete inner peace, but you could be the first. For now, start with outer peace and engage in a little relaxation. So that to me is giving me the Hermit card. So a lot of us, okay, in the collective, you in the collective, and I said us because I know I've been doing that, so I can't, you know, I can't be excluded, all right? I've been taking some time to reflect, all right? I have been doing some shadow work. Okay, has been uncomfortable, okay, but hunty, I just feel so inspired from them deep dark depths. So I don't know, I am a Scorpio rising, and I don't know, I've always vibed with like that transformational Anubis-esque Kalima energy, you know, like rebirth energy. So like I could appreciate this. However, it is uncomfortable, bro. But I will say there might be a lot of stuff that has been suppressed. And this might be a great time to reflect. And it might be uncomfortable. We have love conquers all. The character of Antigone, I don't know who that is. Oh, my bad. They about to tell me. Okay. The character of Antigone is the strongest example in Greek mythology of love for one's family. In order to bury her brother who was killed by her tyrant uncle, she defied the law, regardless of the consequences, and was imprisoned. She believed that love for family conquers all. So you know what's crazy? That's what I'm saying. You see that? I was just talking to somebody about this. The story of Selena, and I'm not saying that to scare nobody, but just the story of Selena or like karmic family members, the whole shebang, like toxic energies, however you want to say it. I feel like that has become very aware to the collective. What needs to go? And if you haven't gotten rid of them yet, I really do feel like that tower is towering. Okay, you could feel it. Something around the corner. So for those of us that have ended this cycle, what's next for the collective? I'm gonna pull 6 cards, so just focus your energy. Barely have a raincoat. Okay, messages. What's next? So we have the 6 of Cups. I'm sorry, is that the 6 of Cups? The 5 of Cups. Let me show y'all these, my bad. We have the 5 of Cups. These are so pretty. We have the 7 of Ankhs, which let me just make sure what this is for sure. I feel like I know, but I could be wrong, girl. Okay, yeah, it is. It's swords. Yep. Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Swords. The Empress. For what's being left behind. For red. It's getting crazy, okay? What's next for the collective that ended this cycle? We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm so in it. We have the 2 of Swords. What's next? Do y'all hear her talking out there, bro? Ooh, 5 of Wands. Seven of Cups. The moon. And this was with the intention of advice. So this came out as I was thinking about advice, and this came out as what you were leaving behind. That's a lot, friend. Okay, bottom of the deck. Ooh, yes, we have the Six of Wands. Yes, Bliskins. Somebody here might be about to have a baby, because Bliskin's just barged in here, and she's eyeing my malachite. We got Elmo. Thank you, boo-boo. Thank you. You're welcome, girl. Oh, thank you. Closing the door. Oh, how sweet, girl. He's cute. We coming back. So we have the Six of Wands, and then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Wow. Wow, friend. This is uncomfortable. Say uncomfortable, boo-boo. Wow, friend. Uncomfortable. Okay? Very uncomfortable. So let me get some more stuff out. I'm gonna leave this right here. Actually, I'll put this over here. Sorry if it's a little dark. I got the light on. And then I just got keeping the light on. Wow. What is being left behind by the collective? What is being left behind? What's being left behind? The Badger, which is determination and mental energy. So for this to be left behind, this is leaving behind. This almost reminds me of the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, like not working on this anymore. Okay, so something here is not being worked on anymore. Let me put this here. Y'all, I'll adjust the lights in a second. What you doing back there? The present, what's the present energy? We have the Salmon, resilience, life cycle. Yeah, somebody could be going through some tough energy, not gonna lie. But this is about to level you up. Yeah, it is. Teaching yourself resilience, okay? Sharpening the mind, better boundaries. No longer holding that light, that candle, that flame open. For people, places, and things where it's just not necessary or it's not helpful. And what's the future? What future or what's energy is the collective moving into? Oh, we have the links. Invisibility and revelation. I need y'all to really pay attention to this, because when I asked about advice, we got the Seven of Cups and the Moon card. You can't tell me with this invisibility, the word invisibility with that Seven of Cups and that Moon card is very interesting to me. And I'm hearing that's going to be a major key to your success and to staying focused and disciplined. All right. So before we continue, y'all should see Bliss is over here just rocking in her little dinosaur. Rock, rock, rock.
Dinosaur.
Yep. Oh.
Dinosaur.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Dinosaur.
Raw. Dinosaur. Raw. Dinosaur. Raw. Dinosaur. Raw. Okay. So she's going to be doing that for a little second. You know how kids be. So let's just vibe out. Career messages. Who's meant to go after their career? Bliskin. Okay, those of you that want to study science. So we have science. And my phone just went off. Ooh, 80 just popped up on my phone. And this keeps happening with her. Every time she pops up on my phone when I'm doing a reading, it says like, there's the word shamanic. Bliskin. Bliss. What's going on, boo-boo? You trying to be her? You see, this is okay. So this is confirmation. Y'all see how Bliskins is like? She's like the little alarm clock. Go ahead, boo-boo. You keep going. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I keep getting the word shamanic, shamanism. Waking up, them gifts might be getting sharper, friend. Okay, 3:33 on the clock. But anyway, we have science, laboratory testing, experiments, elements, chemistry, ethics, alchemy, potions, and physics. Yes, somebody could really be getting into their bag when it comes to, it feels very magician-esque, but it feels like because I want to be practical with it too. I don't know why I'm feeling called to do that. So this could be like spell work. Okay, this could be like having some type of herb shop, some type of like you sell oils, you sell candles, or you offer some type of divination service, XYZ, things that fall into like the metaphysics, right? But I'm also getting, okay, like you could make something where it's like maybe you don't have a laboratory or like, you know, your little room where you're doing all your ish, but maybe you have a kitchen. That's your laboratory. You're cooking dinners, okay? You're selling them. Because there's something here. When I think of alchemy, I don't know, there's something about mixing the elements and then making it into something totally different. And I think of that when I think of like a recipe, okay? So just know whatever it is that you're going through right now, especially for those of you that cut the ties, you now have the last ingredient to the recipe. I'm so serious. We also have assistant, task oriented. Some of you guys are meant to get an assistant to make things easier. So we have task oriented, good listener, passwords, clients, temp support, on time, internet. So you could do something on the internet. Who else is meant to go after their business? Journalism. Somebody here wants to have a podcast. Investigator, reporter, TV show, series, mass communications, equipment. Yeah, those of you that have been wanting to get into like something that's very media based, where you're kind of showcasing through, I don't know, being an author, writing a book, the internet, a blogger, a vlogger, what have you, right? Definitely being called in that direction. One more. We also have, yeah, look at that. At the bottom of the deck, networking. But anyway, salesperson, pushy, intuitive, strong, smart, products, signs, representation, and samples. So this is a message from your spiritual team that's telling you, and really your higher self, like you really got that gift of gab, friend. Like you can, yeah, 555 on the clock, friend. Yeah, y'all can really talk the pants off of somebody. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but I feel like, you know how they say you could sell water to a fish? Like I feel like that's y'all. Or sell ice to a polar bear. I don't know. It's whatever they be saying, girl. That's y'all. So you guys have a gift of gab, or like you have a gift of being able to communicate with others, pull people in, get them to listen. And this could be used for a multitude of things, right? Which could then activate people, depending on what you're, you know, providing, what type of service or how you're showing up. It can activate them in a certain way. You okay, boo-boo? Uh-oh, that's mommy's documents. Square. Anyway, that reminds me of this little meme I saw on Facebook where it's like when your friend has a baby and it's like 1 minute you're talking about something serious and then you're like, rah, rah, dinosaur, and then you gotta go back to the serious conversation. Yeah, that's how I just felt. But anyway, we have at the bottom of the deck, networking, connecting people, black book, Rolodex, phone calls, ideas, recommendations, operator. Somebody's gonna be getting an important offer from somebody. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, friends. Somebody here, I don't know, somebody here could be about to have a big break, or like there could be someone of status who could be looking to work with you. Especially if you guys do something with journalism. I don't know, there's this girl I just saw in my mind, but for real, okay? They might want you to be on the team. Like somebody here could be a news reporter or something like that. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to sit with these cards, kind of vibe out. Also, I need to do some mommy duty, so I will be right back. Okay, what's up, you guys? So I am back. So let's just take a breath. Because this does feel a bit heavy. With that Five of Cups, you know, the Five of Cups can talk about loss, disappointment. I also think of someone who could be crying over spilled milk. So someone here, you could have just went through some type of disappointment. Something was disappointing, something let you down, something could have been revealed to you. Whatever the case may be, I feel like with this, I almost wanted to say Seven of Wands. Every time I look at this card, it looks like the Seven of Wands. So someone could feel like they have to protect themselves. You could be calling on your ancestors a lot more these days, praying a lot more these days. Or someone could literally be putting themselves in some type of hermit mode, okay? The building blocks for their foundation, all right? It almost gives me hangman energy. So let me look at this. When I look at this card, that looks like a bridge has to be crossed. Like in order to get to those two And it's funny because you got these 3 cups here and they look totally different from these 2 other cups. These other cups, they look like vases. They're bigger, they're wider, they could probably hold more. They're upright. And you can see, I almost didn't see her right there. Yeah, girl, you ain't hiding. You see her? We almost didn't see her. So someone here has been almost invisible, okay? Low key, high key. There could have been like an invisibility acting out in your life where it's like you're not really showing up for yourself due to this emphasis and this focus on these 3 cups. This could be 3 people. This could be an incident. This could be a person. This could be a situation, some type of situation, person, place, thing that served as some type of disappointment. Maybe put you in a third party situation. You get the gist, right? There's a level of being focused on that. Well, maybe even pouring into that. But this doesn't need any more of your energy, friend. Okay, I feel like I'm talking to someone who has already like established that, and I could be confirming. It just doesn't need any more of your energy. And it's crazy because as I'm giving this message, I could literally feel this sensation on my solar plexus. And I felt the need to be drinking tea. So that throat chakra plus the solar plexus, okay, getting activated. Self-worth, confidence, okay? I'm also getting self-esteem. So let's look at this. We have the 7 of Swords. Yeah, a secret could have came out or something could have been revealed to you. You could really resonate with that collective reading I just did. On the thumbnail, it says it's over, if I can remember correctly. Yeah. There could have been someone strategizing behind your back. Or there could have been a hidden agenda. I also am getting someone who could be in a very investigative type of, I don't know, they're just feeling very investigative. It's like, okay, now that I have that nugget, let me really think about this. Let me really dive into this, okay? You could be journaling. I don't know. You could be going to therapy. Someone could have just had a breakthrough in therapy. Someone could have said something to you that really caused a ripple effect. I keep seeing this ripple effect. And when I say ripple effect, you know what else I just thought of, especially looking at this card? Doesn't that remind you of Goosebumps? You remember the cover of Goosebumps and how they would morph? So there's some type of morphing happening within you. And I feel like it's causing you to separate. I'm almost seeing like a parasite split. Like there's a separation, okay, from this gunk. All right, and it's separating you and you're leaving behind these versions of yourself that you've been holding on to. But again, it could be 3 specific people, or maybe, I don't know, like if you were to ask yourself, like, where am I holding myself back? I don't know. Ask yourself, like, how am I showing up? Because you might notice that the same way you're showing up now is the same way that you were showing up 2 to 3 years ago. And I don't know, there could be like something that comes out of maybe recognizing that maybe you haven't caught up to where you are today mentally, you know, like you're trying to catch up mentally to where your position is, because there is a want, okay, there is a need, okay, there's like a vibe of the collective needs to let this go. The past, stop crying over spilled milk, okay, don't put any more energy into this. The cups are already spilled and they are empty, collective. So you don't have no choice. I feel like you could even be being put in situations where your hand is being forced to have to move on. I'm seeing the Chariot. Move forward. Whether that be because someone else left or you left. Now with that Empress card, okay? Because every time I look at that, I keep seeing that 7 of Wands. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right, let me see how I want to say this. And that 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You guys are not meant to be... It's like in the background. Oh, this is clicking. Someone here could watch Chitra. Y'all got to tap in with Chitra, bro. I got a reading from Chitra. Tea, friend. But this is what this is giving me. Shout out to her. Where have you not been honoring yourself? 555 on the clock. Where have you been holding yourself back from expansion? Through self-sabotage, okay? I feel like there's been a moment of enlightenment, which is why we have that Two of Swords down there. And it has broken the chains. That's what it's meant to do. Now, it's up to you with that Five of Wands. Are you going to take heed to the message, or are you going to continue to fight this and try to forcefully keep certain things, people, places, and things in your life, okay? Just because it's comfortable. Or are you going to gain up the strength? Okay, there's like some Mars energy coming through here for real, because I'm getting someone going to battle. And are you going to, like, you know, step up to the challenge to basically free yourself, okay? Someone's coming back to self. They're coming back. Ooh, I almost said they're coming back to their roots. Friend, feeling safe. Okay, feeling connected. Feeling stable. That Nine of Cups gives me an improvement in life. You know what's so funny? Yeah, that Nine of Cups can also talk about like well-being. I almost want to say, gosh, life is going to just be tasting good, friend. Like, I almost feel like I could taste life. Like, I just felt like I could taste it. Like, this might be very uncomfortable right now, but I'm telling you, whatever you walked away from, ended, or are meant to end for some of you guys that are still kind of in limbo, this is going to free up so much fucking space you don't even know. Okay, because whatever I'm picking up on, especially with me seeing this at the bottom of the deck with that Six of Wands and the Four of Wands in reverse, there was some type of connection, group dynamic, something that you were holding on to and keeping it a part of your stability or your foundation. You've been taking this with you. This has been blocking your success. This has been blocking your prana. Okay, there could have been some energy vamping happening here. Okay, or I don't know. I don't even want to go into it. All right, check my evil eye energy. Maybe you'll get a message in there, because it's like, it doesn't even matter, because I can already tell it was already draining as it is. It's like, P, please don't even go there. And I won't, friend. I won't. But this is what I want to tell you. This next chapter, I'm not sure why you guys are being asked to do this. So first of all, there is a level of reflection here. This could even be tapping into shadow work, really cutting through the bullshit, okay? Especially once you cut this cycle off. There's something here about, like I said, the ripple effect, cutting that cycle off. And then once you cut that string, it's like, whoo, that just cleared up some space. That cleared up some tension. I'm feeling looser. And when you feel looser, you could do a little bit more. When you're more like flexible, you could do a little bit more. Okay, you could bend a little bit more. All right, maybe you could bend to another angle and see a different perspective. So that could talk about shadow work. And it might be uncomfortable, friend. But really do it, because I'm telling you, it's going to activate you. So this level of reflection could be what also is blocking the success. Yeah, you guys are definitely coming into a revelation. And with that determination and that Badger mental energy, that for me, like, and we're going to read each card. Let's go into that actually. That for me, like, I'm getting someone... It's almost like someone was really working on something, or really contemplating something, and that's what's being left behind. There's no more contemplation. We have resilience, life cycle. You guys are going upstream. That's where you're headed. You're going upstream. And you know, for a fish to have to go upstream, that shit ain't easy. Shit, we not going downstream. It's like you got to put a little oomph into it. You got to put your back into it, friend. So that's why, you know, it could possibly feel a bit wiggly wobbly, a bit weird. Very emotionally taxing, okay? But honey, when you come out of this, you're going to be the links in visibility and revelation. This is giving me a spiritual awareness, a certain spiritual protection. You're going to have better boundaries. Your discernment is going to be sharper, and you're going to know how to evade these other situations that I feel like were very threatening to your soul growth. You're going to be able to evade those a lot better, or you're going to be able to see them a lot clearer, faster, okay? But really, I just feel like there's going to be a revelation to what your purpose is, because you're getting rid of the clutter. So let me pause this. My battery is dying. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I am back. So I'm going to read, I want to read those cards because I feel like this is really going to give us some insight. This is going to be the past, present, and the future. If I did not say that already, I cannot remember. But I wanted to look into this book. I don't know, I feel called to read it. So let me grab it. Okay, let's look for this moon. Some of you guys, for real, there's people, places, things being removed from your life. I don't know, bro. Because when I look at that Four of Wands being in reverse, some of you guys are going to have to go at it alone. You know, they say it's lonely at the top. So let's see. The moon. The moon. Someone could be Irish here. You could have just got done reading a bedtime story to one of your children. Okay, here we go. So this is what it says. It says illusion, fear, anxiety, subconscious, and intuition. Location, Japan. The moon card represents your fears and how these fears can subconsciously be projected onto your present and future life because of certain past life experiences. These past experiences may have caused painful memories and you didn't or have yet to deal with your emotions. Instead, you have submerged them into your subconscious. These emotions are coming to light consciously, so take some time to slow down and don't make any rash decisions when the moon card appears. It would be prudent to wait a full 28 days for you to ruminate on any decisions. When I think of that 28 days, I also think of someone building a better habit. So this could be like, just know that whatever you're doing, it's going to take time and it's meant to be uncomfortable because there's certain uncomfortable feelings that have to come through the surface. And friend, trust me, I'm holding your hand because, honey, I'm doing my own work as well. And I feel like a lot of people are during this time. Like, I know somebody else can feel what I'm saying because, bro, I think it's been a collective shift. That wheel is turning, friend. That wheel is turning. All right. So let's see. Oh, and this too. The moon card can also represent someone being deceitful to you. And I think that's like at the core of this. Okay. There was some type of deceit, a disappointment. And now we're in the process of recovery. So I want y'all to pay attention. We're just going to sit back, relax, and read. So let's start with the Badger. Okay, earth element, you could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. So geography, Eurasia, spiritual power, determination, and mental energy. So this is what you're leaving behind, or this is just what was representing your past. Let's say that. 3:13 on the clock. Someone could be sick here. I search for my destiny at night, digging in the dark through the smells of the ground. I dig deep and don't give up in the face of difficulty. My spirit is strong, ready, determined. I push my claws through the earth matter and find my treasure. I live in the present. Some of y'all were digging for something and you found. You found it. Whether it be something you found internally, like on a soul level, or it be like real live facts, tangible evidence supporting whatever it is that you were already thinking. Damn. And it's funny that you're going from the Badger to the Salmon, or the collective is, because the Badger digging downward and the Salmon going upward. That's interesting. That is giving me like South Node, North Node energy. So this is definitely leading you into your purpose and connecting you with that. So a badger's robust figure and short paws might make it seem like a meek animal. Someone thought she was weak. But while it doesn't like to start confrontations, it also demonstrates great skill in defending and resisting attacks so that it might claim what belongs to it. Its large claws and elongated face allow it to dig its den. Symbolically, this is an invitation to dig deeper under the surface to understand what we are truly looking for and to reveal the hidden essence of things. Badgers are nocturnal, determined, and resistant, hardworking, and deeply connected to the earth. Having a badger as a guide helps us focus on our objectives and create a shelter, just as the badger does when it scrutinizes the soul. It pushes us to sharpen our minds in order to solve our problems. It also invites us to not procrastinate and to face issues in the moment with resolve. So that's one thing that I will say for the collective. The collective is definitely being asked to, it's almost like, okay, well, now that you have that, now that you've came into this moment of enlightenment, you've digged for it, you got the answer, now it's like, okay, we need you to do something with that. Not run away from it, not suppress it, okay, not try to jump onto the next thing and like push this to the side. No, we need you to really deal with that. This is gonna level you up. So let's move on to the Salmon. Dun, 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 dun. You can barely have a raincoat. Obviously, this is the water element. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So we have, I swim against the current of destiny to return to life. I never surrender. Every wave that hits me is an experience that makes me stronger on my journey and in my ambitions. Life means closing a circle and then reopening it immediately after, where the sea begins. So this is definitely a death, rebirth type of energy. It says every year, salmon swim to their place of origin. So you're coming back home, baby. The rivers that run into the sea to lay their eggs. They fight against the current to be born again in their young. Following reproduction, the mother passes on. Searching for a path is a return. Or let me read that again. Searching for a path is a return. And that's what I'm saying. Somebody's been really, really searching, and you're like, you're on the path now. Like either you've already done the actions necessary, like you cut something off or out, and it's like you are in alignment, or you're about to be, okay? Searching for a path is a return, a transition from old to young, like many paths of existence. A path that leads to reuniting with one's nest, learning one's true strength, and understanding oneself. Ooh. It is a journey through life that closes the circle where it began, but with the new eyes and new conscious. It is a risky experience in which we fight against the stream of destiny with willpower. That's what's being activated. Willpower, that's that solar plexus, and desire to survive. We carry on a fight against our limits in order to push them a little further to where they need to be. In Celtic mythology, a salmon lives in the waters of a spring where it swims after eating 9 nuts from the tree that rises from the spring, and after having received the gift of knowledge. The gift of knowledge, the gift of foresight. So someone here, your gifts getting activated. Okay, use them wisely. The knowledge that challenges death preserves memory. So some of us have been avoiding a transformation. We have, and that's what we're being led into, friend. So get excited. Now let's do the links. This is really going to bring it together. This is where you're headed. We're headed. Okay. So we have, I move between the forest and the sky. Wow, that gives me that Gemini energy. I was just talking about this. So you could be really good with your hands, very smart. You could have a Gemini stellium, Mercury stellium, I mean. But there's a level of, because I'm thinking of that dude, what's his name? Hermes? Who was that guy, or that one creature thing person that could go, it could go to the underworld or go up to the gods, and it could deliver messages to both parts. So there's some type of meeting of both worlds, and that is leading to some type of knowledge, enlightenment. So this is a breakthrough, bro. And I don't even want to further explain it because I feel like with this concept is so broad, but somebody's going to know what I'm talking about, and it's going to hit everybody differently. So we have the links. Let me start over. I move between the forest and the sky. My ears perk up like an antenna. My eyes glisten. I exhale my spirit into the air to distinguish what's true and false. Okay. I hunt secrets. I don't fear knowing who I am and recognizing my friends. Okay. So I don't fear. There's a level of getting into an energy where you're not fearing finding out the answer, because that's exactly what you want. You're not avoiding it. You're looking it dead in its eyes, and you're dealing with it. All right. So it says the lynx is the most mysterious animal in the forest of the northern hemisphere. So you're going into an era where you're going to be more mysterious, maybe even more closed off. No. Let me not say that. When I say closed off, I'm not getting like, I mean, you might be isolating. You might be going into a hermit mode, or you might not want a bunch of people around you at this time so that you could really reflect. But I'm also picking up on an energy of like someone really being very discreet, or not even discreet, very exclusive with their energy. Okay. So they can get stuff done. All right. This is a lot of like, what's he say? Gangsters move in silence. So this is like a moving in silence type of energy. Okay. So that you can get the truth, and so that you can get shit done, and so that you can progress. The lynx is the most mysterious animal in the forest of the northern hemisphere. It can blend in with the foliage, rocks, and earth thanks to the color of its fur. So someone's here is like a shapeshifter, which ranges from gray to red. Those could be your favorite colors. Somebody could even be called to do a gray or a red candle, some like maybe for a breakthrough or like some type of purification type of ritual. One of the figures associated with this animal was the Greek hero Lynceus, who had extraordinary vision that enabled him to see underground and inside solid objects. So you guys have the gift of sight, okay? In some Native American tribes, the lynx is a guardian of secrets due to its elusiveness and sparkling eyes, which make it a half animal, half spirit creature. Wow. Observing its prey as it does the soul. As a guide, it teaches you to contemplate the other and to intuitively understand its intentions. Ooh, almost seeing inside it. The lynx tells us to trust our instincts and offers a strong ability to recognize and uncover tricks. Yep. Its power lies in the silence of its actions as it focuses its gaze, piercing through the appearance of things. So there could even be more that's about to be revealed to you, my friend. Okay, so let's talk about that. But that's kind of like what I'm seeing. So what else is about to be revealed to my collective? What else is about to be revealed to my collective? Dun, 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 dun. Should barely have a raincoat. Ooh, Knight of Wands. Okay. Knight of Wands. The Hierophant. These are sideways. Oh, goodness. The Four of Swords. Oh, my gosh. Oh, and the Two of Cups sideways. Okay, so what's about to be revealed to you? So something else that's about to be revealed to you is, who is this Wands energy, friend? Okay, so girl, is this a confession? There could be a confession. So someone's going to be revealing maybe their feelings to you. Oh my God. Oh, and my phone. Y'all hear y'all phone? Ooh, hold on, friend. Somebody could be revealing. Y'all hear my phone? Like, just, it's so loud too. She know I'm doing a reading. Look at this death card. And the Tower. Okay, you guys. And when I think of this, you know what this is reminding me of? The Mummy Returns. Have you ever watched that? I don't know. There's a lot of past life karmic shit going on, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And with this moment, because I just had a very enlightening moment, my damn self. I feel like it opened me up to this newfound knowledge. Like, it got me back in that. I'm gonna need her to stop calling me. Like, absolutely not. I'm sorry. Because I cannot. It's like vibrating all in my ears, too loud. Okay, so you can even be more sensitive to like vibrations around you. So you might have to watch what you intake, what you digest. What's about to be revealed to you? Why the Hierophant? Oh my goodness. The Six of Swords in reverse. Someone's not over you. They're not over you. The Three of Wands. They're not over you. Although they're, look at my mom. Or why my mom just say, I forgot to tell you about my crazy dream. So that could be, I don't know, that could be a message for someone here. Maybe there's going to be some insight coming through in your dreams. This person could be dreaming about you. But I see that for these cards to be coming up sideways, I'm wondering if this person, like if you and this person, there could have been a lot of time that has passed, because to have that Knight of Wands and that King of Wands, maybe that's letting me know, or this person is trying to let me know that they've matured or they've elevated in some way, or maybe that's a representation of getting older. You know what I mean? Like someone becoming older. So this could be someone that you knew in the past, right? Especially with this Mercury retrograde. This person could be let me see what signs I have here, and I'm gonna name all of them. So we have Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, double Taurus, Aries, Cancer, double Aquarius, and who is that? Libra. Someone's name could start with A. You might also, there might be a reading over on 80s. Yeah, because 80 just wrote me. Y'all check out her how to handle this difficult situation, because I really feel like that message could be very insightful for someone here, especially if you are going through what I'm picking up on, but it's just really like it's hitting different. It's like, nah, this is for real, like taking a toll on me, you know? I really feel like that will be very insightful for you. But I'm not gonna lie, friends, someone here, because it's like they're coming in with their hand like this, but their foot is still on the other side. So I'm seeing like this line, and someone's crossing the line to be like this. And it's like up to you on whether you grab their hand or whether you take this offer, whether you open back up to this, okay? And they know that. I don't know why I keep feeling like I have to emphasize that. It's like they know. Maybe the ball is in your court in some type of way. It's funny because I see this person wanting to come towards you, but there is this indecision. I don't know. Do you got this person blocked? What's happening, friend? The Five of Swords is here. Okay, so something happened in the past. But I don't see that stopping them. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. They could have chosen Earth sign over you, friend. So this person could have chose somebody else over you, because I'm seeing them 2 bunny rabbits. I don't like it. Oh, yeah, look at the Star card. They want to heal shit. I'm not going to give them too much time, because what I'm picking up on, friend, my collective, y'all got bigger fish to fry. Y'all got other stuff to go that's going on. But yes, this person is going to be coming in, and they're going to be revealing a truth to you, expressing love to you. So let's get some situations cards. So this is how I'm gonna close it out. I am just going to be shuffling and throwing out some oracle cards. Okay, so can we clear up? Look at this shit. This just flipped over. Karmic, third party relationship lesson. Okay, but ground the message. What else do they need to know? Ground the message. We have twin flames. Yep, the one. Mirrored souls, pledged. That could be who's coming towards you, friend. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I looked at that one card, it gave me the Mummy Returns, and it was giving me like when that girl's soul kind of remembered like the beef that was going on between her and who was that one girl's Anasana Moon or whatever her name was. Girl, I don't know. Eyes for you. Look at that. Focused. Eyes for you. Fascinated. Watching. I told you. Somebody's watching, bro. On the hunt, we have realization, awareness coming out. We have settlement, agreement, compromise. You know what, too? There could be, that's another thing maybe that's going to be revealed to you with this Hierophant. I don't know, because, you know, there could be like a breakup or a divorce, or maybe this was someone that you were married to. Yeah, and that Four of Wands is in reverse. I don't know. They could be trying to come back, or there could be a level of someone finally just throwing in the towel and saying, look, okay, I'll sign the divorce papers. I don't know. There's something here. We also have crushed, sad, broken, feeling alone. Negotiator, begging, bargaining. Yeah, someone's about to come in and try to plead their case. And we have plugged, tuned in, internet connected. So this person is definitely watching you online. So you know what I want to get actually, friend? I think I am gonna pull some of these. Okay, so if there's, I don't know, the people that are coming through in this reading, I'm gonna pull some of these oracle cards for like characteristics and, you know, see what resonates. Oh my gosh, someone's about to show you some proof of something. There's like receipts. Receipts. What is that about? Ooh, shit is getting exposed, friend. Okay. What does this person look like, or the people in this message? What do they look like? Don't describe the collective though. Describe these other individuals. Okay. Distinctive brows. Glasses. Young. Now all three of these cards was African American or like dark male. So this person could be darker or brown skin, black. Spiritualist. This person could be very much so into spirituality or even religion, more so spirituality. We also have a biker. Okay, so we got somebody with an edge on them. Or might like to travel. They got a little bad boy streak. Either they're a bad boy or they got that streak, or they just look like that through their attire. Okay. We also have promiscuous. Okay, never mind. They might have been a bad boy. So this person, you would know them as promiscuous. This is coming through as like that male, colored hair, slim, I guess male or female that you dealt with in the past. Who could have been a hoe. All right, so we also have a drinker. They could have a drinking problem, mixed race. We also have gentleman. You ain't no damn gentleman. But that's what they want to, let me say this. They weren't a gentleman in the past for sure. I'm not going to say whether they're a gentleman right now or not. They want to come in and give that perception as a gentleman. Okay, we also have dark hair male, but yeah, I don't know about that one, friend. I don't know. So I think that's that for that. The last thing that I'm going to do, because these be hitting, all right, I am going to pull, okay, some additional advice. Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me. Shut up, Elmo. Oh my gosh, that scared the fuck out of me. Shut your ass up. Girl, that scared the shit out of me. I said, oh, we about to turn this camera off. I know the ancestors is not becoming vocal. I always let my spiritual team know, don't do nothing too scary because we'll shut it down for him. Girl. You see what I'm talking about? I just turned them off. That's them playing with me, I swear. But no, for real. Okay, what's the advice moving forward for the collective? Strengthen your gifts. Yep. Trust the divine plan, bro. I have to read them. Shut up. That's okay. I'm gonna leave him on right now because I feel like, I don't know, he helping with confirmation, I guess, but he needs to shut his ass up. So let's see. Strengthen your gifts. These be hitting, bro. So definitely pay attention. You could be being asked to put your nose in a book or to read some type of book, because I am reading a lot during this reading. So I don't know. There might be some type of good information in a book for you. 12. Okay, strengthen your gifts. Examine what's important to your spirit right now and forget the rest. Focus especially on your talents and gifts and identify what you need to do to strengthen them. Don't let the negativity of the world override or sabotage your commitment to yourself, and avoid drama-filled conversations that have a demoralizing effect on you. Protect yourself against wasting your divine energy on anything that leads to self-doubt. And that's what you guys are really leaving behind. That's what that Empress card was giving me. Like someone that was not honoring themselves. It didn't give me the Empress upright for real. Okay? It says your divine energy is calling you to direct your energy towards strengthening your talents and gifts. Beware of negativity that could sabotage your confidence. Quietly work to improve your talents and don't waste time in meaningless pursuits. That Moon card. Your divine invitation. Believe in yourself. Be faithful and consistent as you master your talents, and be patient with the demands they make on you. With your divine helpers working alongside you, your efforts will be worthwhile in the long run. Yes. Okay. And let's look at the Trust the Divine Plan, 122. Trust the divine plan. Are you letting past hurts and failures occupy too much mental and emotional space? They talking to us, Fred. They talking to us. Are your defense mechanisms overdeveloped, thus overpowering or blocking your subtle psychic channels? Let me read that again. Are your defense mechanisms overdeveloped, thus overpowering or blocking your subtle psychic channels? Are you missing the blessings of the past and failing to trust in the divine plan for the path you've traveled thus far? Your divine energy is calling you to appreciate the perfection of the divine plan for every aspect of your life. You've been lovingly nurtured by your angels, guides, higher self, and creator all along. What you've encountered so far has helped you become the wonderful soul you are, and has shaped your creative purpose in every way. Recognize how evolved you've become and appreciate how you've grown into a loving, contributing creature or creative human being. What am I reading, girl? That's how I know I'm about to end this. Your divine invitation. Review your life with appreciation and respect. As difficult as it may be to trust every episode and challenge you faced, they've been essential facets of your journey, and none has been a mistake. Love who you are today and all that has contributed to your evolution. You're right on schedule, and that's what you need to know. You're right on schedule. I think that might actually be yeah, you're right on schedule. Yeah. This could be a stone that you might be called to use this in pyrite for whatever reason. Somebody here is going to be getting some money, a wind flow. Okay, it's falling, friend. So, yes, you guys, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments.